Hey everyone, this is Furry Romo here. So I thought I want to talk to you about kind of like some stuff that I have said in my last VR chat stream. So, things may or may not be looking as brightest for me since I got back home from Anthrocon, which was my last previous con that I went to. So, I'm not sure of how to say this and whatnot, but things are kind of like running off the rails for me and whatnot since things are kind of totally getting a little tight around here or whatnot. Because the thing is that my living situation may not improve, but it might climb down to get totally more worse by October. Since apparently my father, his office's lease for at his office, my dad's office, his lease is going to be going up, and he cannot pay for it anymore, which that he has to move his office here at home in the backyard, which he has, which they're doing, which our family has been doing, like renovations to make it into a office space for him. And apparently that's gonna drive my mental health state to Cadley worse, is because he wants me, like all of us, like my family, like to get all of my belongings and collectibles and whatnot to move it on out. And they're like pretty much like poking fingers at me and poking at me to just clean and get rid of your stuff and whatnot, which I have been always been freaking tired of always being said and being told to do so. And that's only gonna cost me up of my costs and including my rent up to nearly $400 which I can't, it's not really in my investment, and it's not an actual necessity included in my rent to actually rent a freaking storage unit. That is totally out of the question. And now you can see why that I'm desperate to get on to move on out of here. And it's just that things are not as what they used to seem to be anymore here at home. But like again, like I was only gone for the freaking weekend to go to Anthrocon to have a wonderful time with my friends and reconnect with familiar and meet new unfamiliar faces. And you know, I really want to still keep pushing myself to be on Twitch and on here as well too, wherever that you see my bio dog at, and how I express myself as well when I'm playing video games. But I've been told so many times, lecture after lecture, I understand that I have to keep pushing myself forward as much as I can, which I get that a lot. I do. Like things don't just seem to happen like overnight. Like, oh, the city of Rome did not build itself overnight. I get that. And other to things than that, that I just feel like there's possibly a small rumor about me going on around, possibly on Twitch. If anyone hears anything about my name or whatnot, and it's like lingering around, like possibility of like old-fashioned, 90s, possibly like high school gossip or whatnot, just ignore them, please. Like, I don't need to be dragged into any of this or any of that kind of nonsense. Whoever or whomever or whatnot responsible for these possibility of these rumors or whatnot, or if you hear anything regarding about anything that mentions about me, I would recommend just to completely ignore it. Because I really have a zero tolerance policy on that. I've been picked on in school and as a kid with my brothers or whatnot. Well, my parents used to go out on the weekends. I get stuck here with my Ignatius Lee. Both of my two brothers at home, they used to play around and just fucking pick on me as much as they want, just because mommy and daddy aren't home or whatnot. And it just sucks, like always rough housing and whatnot on me, and just made me feel like I can't hide or anywhere. And that's kind of like how I've been grown up like that all throughout my life. So I mean, if anything, like, I just hope that things do get better or whatnot for me, so I can continue making my content. So I don't really seem, I just try not to ask much, but if anything that could help, really, just to assure that my content creation path can still keep moving into the right direction, so I can still continue doing this and possibly to still keep on doing what I like as well too. Going out to fur meets, cons, and meeting new people, and to create everlasting memories in my life. Every little bit helps and it counts to assure that I am still here as a content creator as myself. Thank you for understanding.